Hello everyone, my name is Ulie Vianisa. I'm studying in Airlangga University Biology major. My student ID is 081911433076. Now I'm going to a presentation about offline and online learning system, which is better. It's been 2 years since March 2020, the coronavirus has started to enter Indonesia. As we know, the COVID-19 pandemic has affected all aspects of life. Various government efforts has been made to minimize all possible bad effects due to COVID-19. Almost everyone in the world must feel a very heavy impact, including in terms of education. The Indonesian government has established several policies regarding education, namely changing the way of teaching from offline learning to online learning. So, based on the result of survey on evaluation of distance learning conducted by the Director General of Higher Education of the Ministry of Education and Culture, well, the first diagram is it is easy to learn through English learning. The diagram says that there are 38.5% students agree that it's easy to learn through English learning. There are 25.6% students disagree and 15.4% students strongly disagree that it's easy to learn through English learning, and the rest are neutral, is 20.5%. The second diagram is about I would prefer online learning than face-to-face learning. It says there are 25.6% students agree and 15.5% students strongly agree that they would prefer online learning than face-to-face learning. And 15.4% students strongly agree that they would prefer online learning than face-to-face learning. There are 15.4% students disagree and 12.8% students strongly disagree that they would prefer online learning than face-to-face learning. The rest are neutral, is 30.8%. So what's the difference between online learning and offline learning? So let's see. First thing first is instructional materials. In the instructional materials are the main difference between online learning and offline learning. Learning through digital requires students who have basic knowledge of technology to use Zoom or join online classes, PowerPoint, or perform assignment on digital or the internet. So students must know the steps that include symbol, photos, and illustration to support online learning. This is one difference between online learning and offline learning in the term of instructional materials. On the other hand, offline learning presents students with some experience that they are being carried out online learning. First, students can learn at school and it's easy for teachers to observe students following the content of the lesson. Online class provide a creating environment that combines the theoretical and practical aspect of learning. Unlike online classes, it contributes to the overall cognitive and skill development of the students. Practical learning allows students to learn and quickly adapt to daily challenges and scenarios and allows students to gain a better understanding of the lesson. Furthermore, students can visit the laboratory and can use facility on campus. However, online classes require students to travel to the location of their educational institution. Teaching takes place in a fixed location, which usually consists of a lecture hall or a physical classroom. Certain students may need to travel long distance to reach their respective education institution, and this can lead to many cases, one of which is transportation costs. And every student has a different learning system and different learning style. Some students are visual learners, while some students prefer to learn through audio or kinetic. Similarly, some students thrive in a class, and other students are solo learners who are distracted by large group. One learning system with their wide range of options and research can be personalized in many ways. This is the best way to create a perfect learning environment according to each student needs. And the other benefit of online learning is that student and teacher can be more flexible in their learning. They can learn online course even if they are at work, home, or anywhere, as long as a computer or access are intentional. They can control the time that can be arranged to participate in class. In contrast to offline learning is not as flexible as online learning, and early students are more difficult to learn. This is due to rigid schedule in college and university. So online learning is more flexible than offline learning. The other benefit for online learning include new technical skill, better time management, improved virtual communication, and collaboration. Online learning applies not only to study and study but also extracurricular learning from students as well. In recent months, the demand for online learning has increased significantly and will continue to do so in the future. So the conclusion for this presentation is offline and online learning has positive and negative characteristics and impact on each, both in terms of the learning system as well as the ability of students to capture knowledge. However, one of the main goals in implementing distance learning today is so surprise or even break the chain of transmission COVID-19. Online learning can be carried out effectively and efficiently. Of course, it requires full support from the government and educational institution, as well as the competent teacher in a dealing with situation where all students can gain knowledge properly and evenly. So that is for my presentation. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake for me. I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you so much. Bye bye.